gown for this evening?
Cinderella, wash my gloves for tomorrow. It's freezing.
Cinderella poked the fire. Now, my daughters, I want to talk to you. Well, not you. I want to talk to my own daughters.
That girl always wants to sit down. No wonder nothing ever gets done.
Now, Joy and Portia.
Yes, ma'am.
This may be the most important years of your lives. As you know, the prince has returned from his trip abroad. And this ball, given in his honor, is for one purpose only.
He wants to choose a bride.
Every girl in the kingdom wants to marry the prince, including you, Portia.
Uh-huh.
And you, Joy.
Yes.
On our shopping trip today, I bought you the most beautiful materials and all the trinkets my purse could afford. So whether or not you marry the prince, you'll have to marry someone this year.
Yes, ma'am.
Now there's one thing you must remember when you want to marry a man. You can't rely on your beauty alone. Now, Portia, I want you to sharpen your intellect as well as beauty. Do you understand?
Naturally.
And Joy, I want you to be vivacious and alert, as well as beautiful.
Okay.
This does not mean, however, that I want you to neglect your appearance. Our family has always been noted for its fascinating women. So now let's all go upstairs and rest. I'm exhausted from all that shopping. I'll have to have a massage. The only thing that will do me any good is a real pounding. That's what your father used to say.
I'm all tired out too, going from store to store the way we did.
You're tired? I suppose you think you're the only one who's tired.
Who bought the most?
That had nothing to do with it.
That had everything to do with it.
Go to bed, both of you.
Leave me alone. You're always picking on me.
Mom, don't raise your voices. Well, don't just stand there looking at me. Clean up this room.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know why they're so tired. Looking at all those beautiful things and buying so many of them, I was too excited to be tired. Oh, I love this room when it's quiet and there's nobody here but me. Yes, ma'am. I was going to sit down anyway. Oh, I love sitting down right here. I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wings of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm a greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own log of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl, men go mad for love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a slave in Calcutta, I'm queen in Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. but yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry. Then I found I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in a jungle all alone and unarmed. When I meet a lioness in her lair, then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
The prince is giving a ball. Yeah, the prince is giving a ball, but the king is paying for it. Maisie, you had something to do with this.
Well, we had to do something for the 21st birthday of our son. His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert
Maisie.
Windermere Vladimir.
Maisie, I know all his names. I'm his father.
Fine father, you are.
What do you mean, fine father, you are?
I mean, you never worry about him
Why should I worry about him?
because he isn't happy.
How do you know?
He doesn't have any interest in anything or anyone.
Oh, he's happy already.
If he's happy, why doesn't he get married?
If he's happy, why should he get married?
You know, in the last 5 years, you've done nothing to show your subjects you care about them. Not a party, not a festival. You've done nothing to make your people love you.
Ah, but they do anyway, don't they?
The royal tailor will have to make you a new suit for the ball.
But that will cost money. I can't afford it.
Don't worry about the tailor. Wait until you see what the ball is going to cost.
Maisie, this is no time to splurge. The treasury is very low and we can't afford it.
Now, about the dinner.
Dinner?
Of course, you can't have a ball without a dinner. I have here a list of the bare necessities
The bare necessities for what?
for 1,700 guests.
What? That seems like a lot. Well, don't serve any of that king crab. He seems to comment on my disposition.
500 pheasants for the pies.
Ay, ay, ay.
1,000 pounds of caviar.
1,000 pounds? That's more than the sturgeon can supply. What about marshmallows?
Marshmallows? What for?
Toasting.
Now, about the wines.
I want the wine of my country.
Hush, there's sherry and port,
I want the wine of my country.
burgundy and
I
rosé,
want the wine of my country.
chablis and
I
chardonnay.
want the wine of my country, and the wine of my country is beer.
That's nice, dear. We're having champagne.
Hello, Father.
Oh, hello, my boy. I thought you were going for a ride.
I am. The groom is bringing my horse around at 3 o'clock.
Christopher, how are you feeling?
Why, fine, Father.
You're not unhappy or anything, are you?
Why, no, Father.
That's what I thought.
Seems to me, sir, that you look a little tired.
I am tired when I think of that ball. You know, the ball you're giving was my money.
Well, one thing's for sure. Whomever I marry, it won't be anyone I meet at the ball.
I know how you feel, but there's one thing you mustn't forget. Your mother's got her heart set on giving this ball. So if you talk to her about it, tell her you love the idea. Make her feel good about it. Oh, hi, Maisie. We were just talking about,
We were just saying how much we like the idea of the ball. It sounds wonderful.
Does it?
Yes, I was wondering, may I help you with any preparations?
Well, yes, maybe you can.
Well, I see the groom has brought my horse. I'll be back soon.
Maisie, that boy isn't unhappy.
How do you know?
I asked. He said he's feeling fine.
Did he? You're such a good father.
Yes, I am.
Cinderella, my gloves.
Cinderella, more ribbons. Cinderella, more curls.
Cinderella, you are a very disorganized girl.
Ma, no brains. If you haven't got it, you haven't got it. And Cinderella hasn't got it. Cinderella, my fan.
Cinderella, my glasses.
Cinderella, my purse. Cinderella, my handkerchief. Cinderella, my fan. Oh, the carriage is here. You all look so beautiful.
Yes, we do. Come along, girls. Cinderella, my flowers.
Have a wonderful time. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wings of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I am in the royal palace of all places. I am chatting with the prince and king and queen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. Oh, your highness, you shouldn't say such things. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little world. Oh, I wish.
Fal-de-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-fuddle-dee-fuddle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
Oh, Godmother! I'm so glad to see you.
I thought you might be here tonight, and I knew I'd find you in the midst of a dream. Why aren't you at the ball?
Well, my stepmother, that is, somebody had to mind the house.
Ha! Well, aren't you going to invite me in for some tea?
Of course. Please sit down. I'm so glad you're here tonight. I was getting very lonely.
I thought so, but you know, you can't just sit here and wish that your dreams will come true.
Oh, Godmother, do dreams never come true?
I wouldn't say never, just seldom. And I can't say I don't believe in wishing. Everything starts with a wish. Nothing good happens without a wish first.
Godmother, do you believe in magic?
I can't say that I don't believe in it, but you can't get in the habit of sitting back and expecting good luck and magic to do everything for you. You've got to help yourself, you know.
I know, but I don't know how to do that. So I always end up dreaming. Oh, I wish that you believed that once in a while something marvelous and magical could happen. If only I had some kind of magical power, I'd wish that my fairy godmother were a magical fairy godmother.
Ha ha! Good joke. Very funny.
You know what I was wishing before you arrived? I wish that I could go to the ball and ride in a beautiful coach. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Fiddle-dee-dee impossible.
Fiddle-dee-dee impossible. And where would you get the coach from?
I imagine that pumpkin would turn into a grand coach.
And what would you use for horses?
The 4 mice I caught would become 4 beautiful horses.
And would you drive the coach yourself?
Oh no, the 2 rats I saw in the cellar would become the coachman and the footman.
Impossible.
I'm going to keep on wishing. I'm wishing very hard. I'm I'm still wishing.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 gray mice will never be 4 white horses. Such fal-de-ral and fiddle-dee-dee of course is impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Cinderella! Cinderella, look!
Oh, Godmother! It's the coach I wished for! And the coachman? And the footman? But how? Did you?
It's magic.
It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 gray mice are easily turned to horses. Such fal-de-ral and fiddle-dee-dee of courses. Quite possible. For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. It's possible.
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 Now, Cinderella, you must hurry. The ball will be over before you get there.
Aren't you coming with me?
Heavens no. I've been to so many balls I couldn't stand to go to another one. Furthermore, all I can do is grant your wish. How it turns out is up to you. And remember, you must be home by midnight. Make sure you are in the coach and on your way home by 12 o'clock.
Why is it important I be home before midnight?
Just obey. Don't ask any more questions. Now hurry.
It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 gray mice are easily turned to horses. Such fal-de-ral and fiddle-dee-dee of courses. Quite possible. For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day.
Your Highness, may I present my daughters, Portia and Joy.
Cheer up, dear. After all, we're doing this for our son.
Yeah, he's having a worse time than I am.
No, I don't get out very much.
I don't know your name. Mine is Christopher.
Yes, I know. Christopher, Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Carl.
I don't use all those names. You can just call me Christopher. Do you have the strange feeling that something has happened to you and you have no idea what it is?
That's exactly the way I'm
And
feeling.
you don't know what it is?
I have no idea.
Ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. I've told you my... I've told you my feelings, but you haven't told me yours.
Well, they're very much the same as yours. 10 minutes ago I saw you. You looked up when I came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, he's an angel with the dust of the stars in his eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and he's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen, and I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
May I show you the royal gardens?
I'd like that very much.
I think he likes her.
He likes her. I'm so glad I thought of this party.
What?
I don't remember seeing her anywhere. She must be a princess. Have you ever seen her before? Who is she? Where does she live? I don't remember seeing her. Who could she be? Why is he talking to her? So do I wonder who she is. What if she likes? Who is she? Where did she come from? He seems so bored. Now his face lighted up. Ha! I've seen prettier. Way too much makeup.
Well, I've never seen that girl before.
She doesn't look very intellectual.
Well, it's clear to me that he likes her the best.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble I can break her little arm. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose's. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's. Her neck is no whiter than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fellow going crazy? Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the men? What's the matter with the men? What's the matter with the men? Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's as fluffy as a bubble It's nice out here.
Yes.
Oh no!
What's the matter?
I must leave.
Why?
I promised my godmother.
Surely your godmother will understand if you get home a little later.
Oh no, she won't. You don't understand. I have a very strange kind of godmother.
And you're a very strange kind of girl, and you still haven't told me your name yet.
It's a silly name. You wouldn't like it.
Whatever you're called, it's the most beautiful name in the world.
The clock! It's midnight!
Wait!
It was a magnificent affair.
Were there many people there?
Oh, I should say about 5,000. What would you say, girls?
Oh, I would say about 10,000. Or 12,000. There must have been a very large ballroom in the palace, about half a mile long.
And the most beautiful music for dancing.
Did you dance too?
I should say I did.
Did any of you get to dance with the prince? Did we get to dance with the prince?
Did you hear what she said? Did we get to dance with the prince? I danced about an hour with him.
You danced an hour with him?
Didn't you?
Well, of course I did. If you did. Did you know everyone there?
Nearly everyone, all except the princess, who arrived very late and left very early. I have no idea who she was.
Did she dance with the prince?
Yes. I think she danced with him once.
That's right, just once. Do you think he liked her? Yes.
She was only there for a couple of minutes. Did you go to sleep right after we left?
No, I stayed up until a little after midnight.
What were you doing all that time?
Dreaming.
Dreaming of what?
Dreaming of what it must be like at the ball.
You couldn't possibly know what it was like, unless you were there.
You just couldn't imagine it. Maybe I have a better imagination than you think. I've been trying to be feeling the way you must be feeling, the way every girl must be feeling, looking forward to the ball and finally being there in a beautiful dress. I can almost feel what it's like. I imagine when you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance. You are breathless with the wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on the sky above the park. And below you see a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way,
The way you say,
she talks as if she knows.
I do not know, these things are so, I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, you are suddenly confronted by His Highness. You are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid you'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't take the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating. Then you seem to hear Him asking you to dance. You take a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince could ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
A lovely night, a lovely night,
A finer night you know you'll never see.
you meet your prince, a charming prince,
As charming as a prince will ever be.
the stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you,
While he's whispering,
darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly,
but on your lips you keep a kiss.
all your life you'll dream of this
Lovely, lovely night.
What nonsense! You listening to her and repeating her very words? Go to bed, both of you!
It was Cinderella's fault. Imagine her trying to imagine it's like it's a ball.
It was nothing like that.
Nothing at all like that.
You, clean up this place. It looks like a pig pen.
Yes, ma'am. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above me, danced when he promised always to love me. The day came through, away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss. All my life I'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
can't find her anywhere, but I know the shoe belongs to her.
What are you going to do?
Sir, may I command the guards to search for her?
Yes, of course.
And may I call in the Secret Service to help?
Of course you may. They never find anything. But you can try.
We will search everywhere for the owner of this shoe. Be sure that you try the shoe on every girl in the kingdom. Keep trying until you find one that fits. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now find that girl.
I'll go speak to the Chief of Secret Service.
Now, Christopher, be honest with yourself. Does your happiness really depend on finding this girl, or are you just telling yourself that?
I don't expect you to understand.
I do understand, but you may never find this girl, and I don't want you to waste your life dreaming about her.
I know she's out there somewhere. I must find her.
At the ball, too.
You searched every house in the kingdom?
Yes, Your Highness.
You tried the shoe on every girl in the kingdom?
Yes.
Then you may go.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Who are you?
Oh, excuse me. I didn't think anyone was here.
Wait, you look familiar. Do you work in the palace?
No, Your Highness.
Do you have any sisters?
Yes, to Your Highness.
Aha, do they look like you?
Well, no. They're my stepsisters.
Oh, stepsisters.
Is there something wrong, Your Highness?
No, only a dream that I could find the owner of this shoe, but it's hopeless.
You must never give up hope.
And even foolish dreams come true?
Oh, yes. If you believe in what you're wishing and wish it hard enough, even foolish dreams can come true.
You look and sound so familiar. Who are you?
I'm just a girl from the village, and I really should be going. My stepmother would be wondering where I am.
Surely your stepmother will understand if you get home a little later. Get home a little later? Wait, tell me your name.
It's a silly name. You wouldn't like it.
A silly name? Tell me, has anyone tried the slipper on you?
No.
I found you and I still don't know your name.
My name is Cinderella.
Cinderella, the most beautiful name in the world. are happening every day.
Yeah, you got it. Have we done? No, we're taking bows now. Hello. I can't wait to meet him.
Meet who?
Someone.
What are you guys doing? Yeah, you should wear that to school.
No. The mic's still on.
Your lipstick is still on, but don't worry.
No, my microphone.
Yes, it's. Oh,
It
yes,
was.
it's still on.